21 DOGE staffers have resigned, saying that they,
Mm,
quote, won't help dismantle public services.
isn't that
According
interesting?
to the Associated Press, there was a letter from anonymous staffers saying, "We will not use our skills as technologists to compromise core government systems, jeopardize American sensitive data, or dismantle critical public services. We will not
Mm,
lend our expertise to carry out or legitimize DOGE's actions." So I want to say, while that's cute, and we don't know who they are, they're anonymous, but they will be replaced with other people who will carry out uh, these insidious, horrific uh, plans to really hurt our government. So
right.
while this is, I mean, I guess good, great, beautiful. Why'd you take the job in the first place? I mean, I guess sure, whatever. But this is they're gonna find somebody. Unfortunately, go ahead, Reese.
Well, yeah, but I think it confirms that we're not imagining shit. We're not, being hysterical and saying that they're trying to do all these insidious things. They are. I don't know how these people got recruited because they ain't part of the cult apparently. But don't be anonymous. Is gonna be my next statement. Remember the
Amen.
first Trump administration? We are anonymous and we're a group of people that are here to stop Trump from fucking up the country, basically. Remember that whole thing? And there
Mm-hmm.
was
Yeah,
speculation
yeah,
on who
yeah.
anonymous was supposed to be. And then one of the guys I think came out years later. But that kind of made sense, I guess, that time, whatever, because these were people who were the deep state, Republican deep state. But now come out and say what they've been asking you to do. They say all the shit on Twitter, so it ain't like there's some confidentiality or nothing. Let people know exactly what they're trying to do. Go do a damn shit. Come on, Clay Kane show. Come on, Reese Cooper show. I want to hear from you. But
Yeah,
yeah, that just goes to show how fucking terrible it is because
yeah.
they know that they was coming in there to wreck shop a little bit, but they like, oh, too far, too far.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I still got to get on the roads. I still gotta, drink water and shit. I still want to fly on airplanes. So I don't know if I could do all the stuff that y'all talking about doing. So yeah, very
Well,
crazy.
I don't know these staffers; they're anonymous, but I predict they probably saw something that would impact them, and
Well,
or
I'm
someone in their
sure that's the
family,
case.
because
Uh-huh.
a lot of folks don't care until they're impacted. So they probably saw that and said, "Oh no, I think I might be impacted now, so I really
Yeah.
can't do this." You know, sure,
Mm,
but now what's going to change? As you have Republicans right now trying to gut $880 billion of Medicaid,
Lord
like what's
Jesus.
going to change?
Yeah.
Are we going to do anything different? I mean,
Nah,
literally, Donald Trump and Elon Musk are trying to raid the federal government.
yeah. For
They're
tax
trying to raid
cuts.
the
Like,
four tax cuts.
not to pay down
Four
because it
tax
used to
cuts.
be, remember they used to pretend like, oh, we want to
The debt,
balance
the
the
debt.
budget and no deficits and did it offset. Now the sole purpose of all of this is to pay for tax cuts, which there's not enough money to pay for the tax cuts.
Yeah,
4.7 trillion dollars of tax cuts. That's what all this is about. On top of and mind you, we have, what is the deficit now, 12 trillion dollars, something like that, 10.7 trillion dollars.
hmm
That's what
hmm
this is all about. That is not, I don't know how any sane person that is not a billionaire or a millionaire or at least a 300,000aire could look at what the fuck is happening and be like, you know what? That's a trade off I'm willing to have. You get extra
and
money.
according
I don't.
and according to the AP, nearly 40% of contracts canceled by DOGE are expected to produce no savings.
Yeah, I
This
believe it.
won't even put a dent at all.
No,
It'll do nothing because what it's not about
no.
draining the swamp. Well, actually, it is. It's about draining the swamp to have loyalists in the swamp. Let's kick out the alligators and put some more vicious, uh, horrible things to have loyalists that are going to stand by and not push back against the president of the United States
Yeah.
and Elon Musk. It's
But
unfortunate.
the actual numbers are beside the point because I'll tell you, every single Republican leaning caller, Republican supporting caller said waste, fraud, waste, fraud, abuse.
Right. No
So
one
it's
cares.
like it's
Yeah.
like the new fucking CRT, it's the new woke, it's the new DEI. They
Right.
have their thought, their idea of what is happening. And the idea of what is happening, we see when it comes to MAGA, is always more powerful than the actual truth of the matter. Our entire government is being ran on ideas that are actually divorced from reality. Now, our foreign policy is based on ideas that are divorced from reality. Now, Ukraine was the aggressor in Russia. That's the idea. So every
I
single
cannot
thing,
believe
yeah.
I'm hearing a president of the United States, Reese Colbert,
Mm-hmm.
act like Russia is our friend.
Mm,
In 47 years, I never thought I would hear that.
yeah.
Blaming the war on Ukraine and calling the president of Ukraine a
A
dictator,
dictator? But
and
where is
yet
Mitt
keep him on cable
Romney?
news. Right.
Where is Mitt
Where's
Romney?
Condoleezza Rice?
Oh,
Where's
where's
Condi? Condi
well,
knows her
hold on.
Soviet Union, Russia history.
Is
Condi should
she
be out here hollering.
but is she anti-Russia?
She's an expert in the Soviet
I know
Union and in
she's an
Russia.
expert in
That's her
it.
whole
Yeah.
field.
Okay, yeah.
That
I
she
know
should
that,
be.
yeah. But she ain't
Where are
saying
they at?
nothing. She ain't saying nothing.
She ain't saying. But I mean, like, we are really in a world where folks are saying this.
Yeah.
Can you
We're in
imagine
the
if
world,
Obama would have said this? If Biden would have said this?
right. Well, Mitt Romney hung his hat on how remember when um Barack Obama was dismissive of the whole idea. We're not still fighting the Cold War. And Mitt Romney was all like, I told you
Right.
bitches. Well, where you at now, Mitt Romney? At your retired? He's not in the Senate anymore, right? So what the fuck he got to do? He shouldn't be out there right now. See, this idea, the Republicans have no convictions. We talking about trying to how to get little black kids and fucking college students to be out there and be brave. Why don't these politicians that have spent the last several decades in public office convincing this country of these things, these values, these stories, why don't they step the fuck up right now and stand behind what they have been saying for decades? And even though that means challenging Trump, that's the kind of courage I would like to see.
Because it was never about America and defending who we are and America
Mm,
first. It was never about that. It was always about their pockets, and it was always about upholding the worst part of who we are. It was never about the
mm,
middle class. It isn't even about
mm,
poor white folks. It isn't
mm,
about the working poor.
mm.
Nah, it's torment by law. It's cruelty by law. And they keep getting celebrated, Reese, because they keep getting reelected.
That's true.
We have to go. Reese Colbert, how can folks follow you and support you?
ReeseColbert.com, Reese Colbert on socials, and Black Women Views on YouTube.